Hello, boys and girls. I am back, and today I will tell you more about this new collaboration of Infected Rain and Lord of the Lost. When I was contacted by the musicians of Lord of the Lost to be part of a song on their new album, I was so nervous. Oh my God. I think they are absolutely amazing artists and amazing musicians, and being part of something so cool was extremely emotional for me. The idea came together slowly. We actually knew the band already. We even played some shows together, and since the very beginning, when we met and played a show together, we actually opened for Lord of the Lost. During our tour, there was one date that we shared together. Every single musician and crew member was extremely nice to Infected Rain and extremely friendly. In fact, even the show went absolutely fantastic. And that same day, I think that we knew that we have to do more things together eventually in the future. And I am so, so proud of this song and so proud of this music video, especially because it is a collaboration between bands and not only between vocalists.
Hi, I'm Chris from Lord of Lost, and I just had the pleasure recently to sing a song with this very talented and beautiful lady here. Actually, this is not just a Lord of Lost featuring Lana Scissorhands song. It's a song Lord of Lost X Infected Rain, because it's band members of two bands combined. We have Lana singing, of course, alongside me. We have Alice playing bass. We started out just with the idea of having Lana sing on one of our songs and create and write a song together. And in the process, it was like, maybe we can do more. So Alice said, like, can I play bass? And our bass player, Klaas, happily said, yep, there's a bass guitar, you just do it. So yeah, now we have like both bands really intertwined, combined on this beautiful track.
Chris contacted me and gave me the idea behind this song and the lyrics and the music, and gave me complete freedom in my creativity and complete freedom in my vocal parts. And I was even able to add a little bit to the lyrics and make it in a way as me as possible. And I think that that is just so important when you do collaborations, because often in certain collaborations you feel like the personality of certain musicians is not seen as much as in their own projects. And I was extremely happy that they wanted my personality and my signature in this song, and I am forever grateful. Thank you guys for letting me be me and do me. I think that our voices sound absolutely amazing together.
About the vocals, what I love so much, that in the chorus, Lana and I, it's always going back and forth. She starts and then I'm coming, she's singing, I'm coming again. And it's always also screaming and clear voice, one after the other. So it's always going hand in hand, back and forth, like playing ping pong, not just between me and her, but also between our different kinds of voices. Because both Lana and I, we do clean singing, we do screaming and growling and all this kind of stuff. I really like that. And I also like that her verse is actually so different from mine. When I started to write the song first, I left many parts very much open for her to come up with her own stuff, not just lyric-wise, also musically, to actually even more have the feeling of two bands working together and not just having a singer on our song because it makes sense for Spotify plays or whatever. So it was a heartfelt project, and I wanted it to be a heartfelt project for both bands. And I find it very beautiful that there's so much of her and so much Infected Rain feeling in this one song.
It was actually, in a way, a dream come true because this style of music was actually a style that I grew up with, and I used to listen to him as a teenager when I was very emotional, and And I think that this song reminds me a lot of those times in the best way possible. And yeah, that's why I was so excited to be part of it. I wasn't quite sure if we would have the opportunity to do a music video, but the universe and the stars aligned in a way. So after a Infected Rain tour in Europe, I actually could spend some extra days in Germany and feel these amazingly beautiful visuals for this music video.
I remember the video shoot for that. Both Lena and I, we hate the cold. We hate to freeze in backstage rooms at video shoots. So, of course, we filmed in February. Of course, we filmed in a castle.
If I have to tell you something about this filming, I will tell you it was damn cold. And the cold is my enemy. I am doomed to film music videos in the cold.
Of course, in a castle, whatever you try, you cannot really get it warm. We did our best, really, we did our best. But if you look at some behind the scenes pictures on social media later, you will see in nearly every picture some heaters or whatever on the floor trying to keep us warm. And I remember the final scene of the video where both Lena and I are being filmed from above. We're lying on the floor, the super cold floor in this old German castle, and both with white clothes, nearly looked a little like a wedding, which I love for the song. And we had to sing, and you try to sing in the camera, try to somehow look good, because when you lie on the floor, you always look crap, when someone films you. And trying to look good and trying not to shiver singing in the camera. And you can actually see steam coming out from our mouths because it was so cold. We didn't even really need haze for that shoot. So there was still a lot of haze, of course, but yeah, I remember that. Lena and I freezing on the floor, everything for the hour.
The team on the set was incredibly helpful and supportive of every single idea. I brought this red veil with me just in case we wanted to use it somehow, and it ended up looking so freaking cool. I hope you love the song, and I hope that you had the opportunity to see the music video. If you didn't, please do. There's going to be some links in the description. I would like you to enjoy it again after you see this video and know a little bit more about the insides. It is, I think, so cool that Alice from Infected Rain also was part of the music. I felt like there is more in the song than just me. I think that her amazing skill made this song even more special, but I will let her tell you more about it.
Hi everyone, I'm Alice from Infected Rain, and I would like to share how this collaboration with Lord of the Lost started. I first got in touch with their bass player, Klaas. There is this bond friendship between bass players, so we start following each other on social media, and then we met in person in Sweden, where we played this show together. And after the show, everybody was friendly. There was this great vibe, and it was already, in the stars that we would have shared something in the future, something artistic and related to music. And when we start talking about creating a song and then a video clip together, we were again together to play a show on the 70,000 Tons of Metal, on the Metal Cruise, and we spent some time together. We went out for a dinner.
It was in the Caribbean on a cruise ship. It was a romantic dinner Was there candles? I think there was candlelight in my fantasy. I remember candlelight. Doesn't matter. There was Lena and me and Klaas and Alice actually sitting together. Is that a double date already? we had dinner, and we were talking about music and creating songs together and love songs. And Lena and I actually talking about how we are fed up sometimes with so many duets and love songs being about toxic relationships. It's never really something hopeful. Knowing the fact that Lord of Lost music and also Infected Rain music on first sight isn't the most happy and the most hopeful seemingly music. It's dark, it's hard, it's harsh, it's abrasive, it's heavy, it's sinister, both bands in their own way. We found it extremely beautiful to have a hopeful and actually very nice love song on this dark, in a dark and sinister environment.
When the band shared with me the first look of the video, the first preview, I was so in awe about it. It was so magical. You never know when you are in front of the lens how really what is that the camera person sees in the lens, right? And it's always like a little bit of a risk that you're taking, because you don't know what is going to be the color, what is going to be the light, what is going to be the frame, really. And if I can choose some of my favorite moments during this music video filming, I think I would choose the white look that we had together. I think it was so pure and innocent looking, even though both me and Chris look pretty heavily tattooed and pretty brutal in the eyes of many that are not really into this style of music or this style of, fashion. I think that we managed to deliver some sort of innocence in the relationship between two people that share such deep connection. It was just so easy to play the part because of how beautifully the lyrics marry with the music. And that white look, which, by the way, we filmed in the very beginning because we needed daylight for that, and everything else was darker, more, macabre and almost like horror looking. But that part was supposed to be as pure and as innocent as possible, and I think it is.
I was so happy to be part of this song. It's a very beautiful one. I recorded my bass track in Italy, and I have to say I was a bit nervous when sending my bass track, because of course I've always been admiring the band, so I was really hoping that they would appreciate and they would like my work. And when I received their feedback from Chris and he answered that it was amazing, I was so happy. I really hope that we will also have the chance to tour together in the future and maybe play this song together on stage.
Would You Walk With Me Through Hell is actually such a nice way to say, you want to be with me, you want to go with me through all this, do you want to stay with me until the end and beyond, maybe. It's a strong sentence. If the answer is yes, it's one of the most beautiful things you can actually have. Everybody outside, I really hope you enjoy the song. Thanks to Lena, thanks to Alice, thanks to Infected Rain for having us. It was great to have you, and thank you, and everybody enjoy.
Once again, thank you, Lord of the Lost. Thank you to all the crew that filmed and prepared us for this amazing music video shoot. And of course, thank you, Alice, for being part of it and adding your own touch to it. And thank you all for watching and sharing and enjoying would you walk with me through hell? And in the end, we walk as one. Thank you so much for watching. This is Bananas. Don't forget to smile.